gonna see it. So you gonna see it.
You gonna see it.
Put it on script.
You gonna see it. Where my money?
Okay. Okay.
I need my Who is this woman? I'm gonna keep getting every time you post a woman. I'm gonna get on there and say, who this woman?
Right.
There's a lot of women in post.
Ain't it?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering where they coming from.
Well, you know, as
You ain't see Mobile. You ain't see what happened to Mobile.
Oh my goodness.
That boy shut it down over Mobile.
John.
Have mercy, it was crazy, Mom. I'm sorry. Okay.
Are
You
you?
can still work on my
So they was on you like that?
Yeah, they definitely.
They was on you because I wasn't there. Because I promise you, if I was there, baby, I run off all the scallywags. I run them off.
I love it.
I run them off.
I love it.
I
I
run
love
them off, baby.
it. Check.
Check.
All right. The place is at the time is now. You are tuning into the lunch table. You got your boy Sable in the building. I have special guests with me blessing the platform. Of course, glad to have this man in his production, but we have his cast with me as well tonight. But we have the cast of Family Vibez in the building.
Let's
Yes. All right, we're going to start from my left and work our way down. Please introduce yourself and we have in the building.
All right, I'm Charlene Quinney, and I play Vonda Blackwell in the upcoming sitcom Family Vibez.
I am Caleb Houston, better known as John Black.
I'm Shanae Rowley, and I play Shanae. I'm Sean Sleeper in Family Vibez.
Yeah.
All right. So how excited are you all about the premiere?
Man, what?
You all can take your time and answer.
Man, what?
Look, my ear going in.
I'll let my son go first. Go ahead.
All I can think about is every day I wake up and before I go to bed and throughout the whole day is November 16th. I mean, it's going to be an epic day to remember. I mean, at the Hunter Amphitheater.
That's right.
Y'all might want to get there, man.
Yeah.
Put that in your calendar right now. It's going down. We're going to have an amazing time. 3 episodes of this show. This is the first time a TV sitcom has ever come out of the Gulf Coast.
Ever.
And so we're excited. Excited is an understatement, if you will.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, I'm excited. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. It's my first, sitcom, first TV show, first time getting to give y'all a taste of my, characteristics.
All right now.
I'm very excited about this. I can't wait to see how it all turned out. So,
Yes.
What about you, Mom?
Now, I'm going to give you a quick story. About 20 years ago, I went to California, and I was on Rodeo Drive, and I was in this store. And this lady walked up to me, and she said, "Can I help you?" And I said, I lied. "Yes, we're going to a movie premiere. Could you please show us the gowns?" And I'd be doggone, the Lord turned that thing all the way around, and it's going to be my premiere.
Yes.
You hear what I'm saying? So if you don't get it from that, I don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
I'm more than excited.
I'll tell you.
let's go.
Well, in that particular moment of that scenario, did you find yourself or did you catch yourself acting? Or you see like this was early stages of acting, or just finding yourself belonging in certain atmospheres that you're not used to?
You know how dreamers dream? Daydreamers have that daydream stare, like they're staring.
Right.
I was in the moment at that time. I was living. She was really showing us gowns. I was living it. I had no idea it was a seed being planted. And look at us now.
One thing about that, as far as that mental picture or that envision of that particular scene, I feel like people have that all the time, but very few actually act it out.
Correct.
Or act on it.
Correct.
So kudos to you.
Thank you.
I heard something before. It said that everyone can be chosen, but you have to accept the call. You see what I'm saying? So that's in a nutshell what I feel like has definitely transpired in my life. I knew that God had a calling on me. I was looking, searching, hoping, and praying. But at the end of the day, when I embraced what I felt my calling was, and I accepted it, your phone can ring, but until you pick it up, you know what I mean?
Shut your mouth.
Right.
So that's a blessing.
Yeah.
No. we're gonna stick to the main man here. We're gonna stick to the main man, Caleb Houston. Or can you please introduce your character name? I know y'all didn't care. Y'all didn't care.
Let's go.
Yeah, so,
Let's go.
John Blackwell.
Yes,
You know, a high-profile defense
You
attorney.
ain't pop your sleeves when
Yeah,
you say it.
you know,
Go ahead.
ladies, man. You know, and blessed, man, at the same time.
Right.
So, just looking at what has been happening since we started this, the process has been amazing, man. I tell you that. You know, gaining from my mother, you know, what I needed to have to really produce this character. Jeff Sapp, Elrico, the notes and the advice that they've given me has really helped me become who this character is.
You're proud of
And
me too.
John Blackwell is really professional. He's serious about what he does, and then he has to turn on this Uncle Daddy mentality. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of peaks and valleys and ups and downs within this character that I've embraced. You know, and so I know how to deal with my mama, with her mama, and then I know how to deal with you know Shemay, you know, and nieces and nephews. You know, so it's a blessing, man. Absolutely.
In reference to that, and with the objective of wanting to execute the best you can in this content, in this film, or these particular roles, can you give me the pros and cons of actually living in your role rather than turning it on and off and just you're set in stone in it until you're done, till the job is done? I'm presuming, or I'm anticipating, but what are the pros and cons? Or if they're all pros or just mostly cons, but can you give me the details or the importance or just more context of the objective of staying in your role off camera as well?
So, looking at TV sitcoms has been very instrumental in me gaining that ability to know when to turn it on and turn it off. When I'm like today, when we did some footage today, you know, being able to know when to go up here and when to go down. I've watched that, you know, looking at Fresh Prince and Family Matters, and I take a lot of Uncle Phil and Carl Winslow, and I look at some of their backstage stuff, you know, and I understand the difference, you know what I'm saying? So my character is very different, you know, from any show you've ever seen. You know, when I'm dealing with Serenity, who's my niece, I see that it takes humility and empathy, you know, if you will, dealing with her because she's very unique and she's very special. So then when I deal with my nephews who are growing up and want to know about the girls and all that kind of stuff, it takes just taking a ride, taking them on a roller coaster, man. And that's what my character does. So there's some
parallel.
Yeah. You're going to see a lot of good stuff in this, man. These people going to love this show, man. I promise you.
I believe it. But once again, this time back, we're going back into just reiterating this staying in character, not necessarily 24/7, but remaining in character for the most part outside of the camera, but in everyday life. Because as far as the sitcom, there's more than one episode, so there's going to be more than one per se scenario.
Right.
And even though there is a script, but do you ever call yourself, or is it a mindset of kind of practice to where, what would John do in this scenario in real life if it was to be in a script, like in a grocery store? Does that come to mind? Do you have that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. When I go out and I'm just dealing with day to day, you know, I find myself having to bring it back in because I turn that character on because I've really grown to know who John Blackwell is. John Blackwell is me. You know what I mean? Like when you see people like Carl Winslow on the street or Will Smith, they probably call them by their names, you know, of that character, not knowing that's not their real name, but that's who they've grown to love. So just when I'm dealing with a representative at a store, you know, I find myself just really being like a defense attorney, you know, when I'm handling them, dealing with them, man. And, you know, my family, you know, they think I'm a defense attorney for real, so because I talk like that, you know. Hey, call me for a meeting on tomorrow. We'll talk. We just going over to Mama house. That's it. But you know, that character really has become part of me for real.
Even though your tenure is sort of new in reference to this particular type of role. In reference to you as an actor, do you feel as if you can fit multiple characters, or do you feel that this particular role is fit for the type of actor that you are?
I feel like this is fit for me. And all I see is just growth, you know, because I honestly, I haven't been acting a long time, but I have taken time to really hone in the advice and studying on whether YouTube or just being an actor's core with Elrico Tonstal Studios, man, and seeing a lot of the tools and instruments that they give you and applying them and practicing them, and so that I can become this character. So John Blackwell is me, and I'm John Blackwell. You know what I mean?
Is this your first lead role?
It is. It is.
What did it mean to you to land this gig?
Man. Okay, I got to turn over a little bit. I got.
Come on. I need John.
Hey.
No, I need Caleb. I need Caleb.
Hey, yo. You son, listen. For real, man. Straight up. I mean, dog. Straight up, bro. Like, hey, gang, listen. Man, twin. Listen, I'm telling you, bro. Like this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I said it on the interview before. It felt like me being drafted into the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, because that was my dream growing up. You know, I played in high school, but I ended up unfortunately getting kicked out of high school. So when I heard my name called, I just envisioned being on a couch. You know how they be with their hat on. They sitting there.
When the coach called you
Yeah,
first?
you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Hello? And it's that was so real for me, man. Because I was at the gym and and I heard, because I'm looking at Elrico's lips before he even said it. Like, I'm looking like, because everybody on live, I'm talking about multiple people on the live. And you feel me? So it's like, just seeing the other names cause I'm anticipating. We went through the audition for the role. I felt like I did pretty good, but I'm in there with Jeff Sapp and Jerome Evans and people from Atlanta, you know, all these different. So me being a late bloomer, if you will, in this industry, you know, I felt like, you know, I may not get it, but I may. Because one thing about it, say, what God has for you is for you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that was definitely an amazing part that happened for me, because I look back and I say, wow, you know, who would have ever thought, you know, this year make 15 years drug free for me. You know what I'm saying? To where now I'm starring in a TV sitcom, you know. Won't he do it, Mama?
Won't he do it? Yes, he will.
Won't he do it, man?
Yes, he will.
So, you know what I mean? So, you know, hearing my name called, I just couldn't believe. I'm looking around like, hold on, wait. I had to play it back by 5 times. Like, man, no, he ain't say my name, man. I went back to the live, and sure enough, man, when he said my name, bro, I was like, and it was very challenging. Because, bro, for real, like you, this ain't no movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is not a stage play.
Right.
This is something that you have to go up and down with, man. You have to, you know, immerse yourself in this life that, you know, some of the characters you've never met before.
Right.
And now you have to generate this atmosphere where this is family. So what are you going to do? Put up or shut up? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I had to do, man. I got in there, and most of the people that was there, they like, bro, look me in my eyes, man. You did that, boy. You did. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, okay, God, I believe this is my calling. So when you ask the question about, you know, do I see myself being in something else versus now, I've had other calls for movies, but I believe in being loyal. You know what I mean, to the home team, and this is the home team of Elrico Tonstal Studios, and so that's what I do. I don't care about what y'all talking about. I'm right here. We're going to go where we're going. Because I'm sure Tyler Perry had people that was in his ear, you know, the characters, people trying to, you know, manipulate and deceive. But, you know, when you see the vision, and the vision is real it is, you know, having Charlene Quinning as my mom, I couldn't have asked for a better mama. You know what I'm saying, on this show. You know, Prince Mark Jacob, we were talking about him being on the show. You know, I couldn't imagine having another nephew, because this guy is that character. You know what I'm saying? And Daryl and Serenity and Jessica and all of Shemay, you know, when she come in there with her hat on, tripping, talking about fixing my cars and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's been a blessing, man, just seeing how this all unfolded.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful and truly blessed, man.
And listening to everything that you're saying now, and I do want to tie into what you said just a few paragraphs ago.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it stood out to me. I want to emphasize that you said challenges.
Yeah.
And also tying into that what's meant for you as well.
Mhm.
So in reference to a challenge, when it comes to a leading role, the challenge of living in that role, learning his mannerisms, learning the scripts, and learning everything it is to be an actor, and people don't realize the work
Right.
that comes
Yeah,
with
the
it.
work.
They just see that, okay, you've been blessed with a role,
Yeah.
you've been blessed
Right.
with the spotlight, but no,
Right.
you've been blessed with for some unbearing task
Yeah.
that can require a lot for you. So how do you balance those challenges, or what do you have to say to just elaborate on the challenge that comes with that opportunity?
Yeah. So one thing that they emphasize at the beginning of filming is character analysis. You know, looking at the backstory of this character, what his favorite color is. You know, where did he go to school? You know, what happened when he was a kid. I did that breakdown, and so that really helped me to become this character. You know, the challenges I would say would have to be just looking at, you know, where I am as far as my history in the industry versus this great task that's before me. And one of the main things that I use as an instrument to pursue this is prayer. You know what I mean? Being a man of faith, you know, and having God in my heart, man, I prayed before I did any scene, you know, just asking God to lead me and anoint me and give me the strength to do it. So the challenges were there, but, you know, with God, all things are possible, man. So, yeah.
I want to get to a point, but with this point that I want to emphasize, because with your section, I have a huge section, but we're going to cut it off in half to give everyone some shine.
Okay.
But before we go, I have two more parts. For one, give a brief summary of your character details, and then
Okay.
I have a lead up to that. But, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so John Blackwell is a defense attorney, high-profile defense attorney. He's very professional, very direct, has a heart of gold. He loves his family. He's serious about what he does. He doesn't mind helping people. He's a ladies' man, as you can see. I look all right. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill all that. I'm killing all that.
So you know what I mean. So it's awesome, man. This character, man, John Blackwell, is by far, I would have to say, at a top 10, man. When it comes to, you know, uncles or dads played on a TV show, man. I'm gonna say top 3. I mean, I'm gonna put myself up there, man. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, I feel like John is that guy.
Give me your top 5.
Okay, Uncle Phil, of course. God rest his soul. Carl Winslow. Let's say, who else you got? On Good Times, James Evans, yes, sir. Let's see who else. Bill Cosby, definitely, yes, sir.
These was all my days.
And Al Bundy.
Is it? But even with that list,
Those are good ones.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
even with that list though, that's a perfect segue to my follow-up point of why I asked that.
Right.
You had to reach way back for those figures of men. You know what I'm saying? With this particular role, it's bringing back a strong depiction of a man, a black man. as we would say. Do you think that we're missing, or we've been missing, that depiction of black men in film, and why it's so important that it's specified in Family Vibes?
Definitely. I truly believe we've been missing that. And it's so imperative that we bring it back into the film industry, because back then when fathers were in the home, you had more unity, you had more foundation, and you had more love within the household. And unfortunately, you find a lot of black men that may be incarcerated or dealing with a struggle with drugs or whatever the case may be. And we've lost that in the world today, man. So I feel like Family Vibes, having that black man role model in the TV show, with his niece and nephews, his mom, his family, and showing the strength of a black man, it's really a blessing. We need that.
There's definitely a reason why I asked you to name those fathers, God, because you notice like the most recent one was 30 years ago.
Right.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We got all these. You got NBA YoungBoy, and it's so much going on, man. Where the kids are distracted, by this brainwashing music that's out there, and the agendas that they have on TV now, versus what Family Vibe brings to the world. This show has so much substance to it, bro.
Yes.
I'm being so serious
Yes,
with you.
it
Like,
does.
when people see this show, they're going to see a storyline that not only shows life lessons, but it shows memorable moments and love, family, togetherness. And we need that, bro. We need that.
All right. We're going to put a pin in your section. We still got some more questions for you. Miss Charlene Queen.
Yes, sir.
Blessed to have you here. Blessed to have you here.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce your character for the people?
I play Miss Vonda Blackwell. I'm John Blackwell's mother.
Now, even though you're pretty much the support to John, but I would say you're the leading lady in this. Would I be correct?
I think you might be correct.
Don't boost her head up.
I think you might be correct.
That's it.
Okay, all right. Well, what did it mean to you to land this sketch?
Oh man. Elrico told me 30 seconds. You really
No, let loose.
I'm gonna put it all in a nutshell. I have been doing this a long time. Not like I said before, not on this level, nowhere near this level. I've done stage plays, I've done so much music, this, that, whatever. To land this though was like God was saying, okay, I saw you do all that work. I saw you put it in through all the stuff you had to go through to get here. I saw you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go and bless you with this. But guess what? I'm going to see how you going to handle it. And so the whole time, I even told my son, we talked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, I got to stay humble. That's the key. I got to stay humble. Because just as quick as he gave it, he can take it away. So you got to learn how to handle your blessings. And so I'm just going to say, for me, at 52 years old, to be able to land a role like this, it ain't nothing but God. It's nothing but God. That's all. That's all I can say.
How do you handle or balance that humility, especially with a role like this? And with a film like this and with a role like this, you have to be outgoing, per se. How do you handle that humility with your everyday life?
I've learned to balance my humility with my outgoingness, per se. It's a very delicate balance. You can't you can read people and you can see who's perceptive, who's receptive or not. You can see who's receptive or not, and you have to read your room. Just be careful. It's just with anything, business, your job, when you go out in the community. I know who I can let loose with and be like, man, we did that. Well, we killed that. Whoa. And then you go to people like, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, it's just a delicate balance, and you learn as you go. I can't give you the formula for it. Right. The Lord just kind of puts it in you. If you pray for it, He'll give it to you. He'll put it in you.
Nothing wrong with that. How much of this role is authentically you, or
Lord,
give me a ratio of how much you had to actually change or adapt
Did
to
she
it?
change?
All of it.
Did she change anything?
Are your kids talking back right now?
This is
And it's okay because truly, like I said, I don't know who sat in the room and looked at the tapes and looked at the auditions and said, hey, she's the one. I don't know who did all that, but they really did it for me. Like I don't have to stretch real hard for Vonda because she really is me. Like, I love my character. And like I said, whoever said it, thank you. Because I'm just like, shoo in, let's go. And it doesn't matter what he throws at me, let's do it. It's like she's really a part of me.
I'm gonna leave it on to you to explain the vibes of the family for the viewers.
Okay. Family vibes is the type of vibe that if you have any type of humanity, if you love your mother, you love your father, your sister, your brother, your cousins, all that good stuff, and all of those dynamics that you go through at home with them, this is what you're going to see in family vibes. But we're going to show you how to handle it in a way to where you ain't got to cuss, you ain't got to fuss, you ain't got to rearrange the room. We can just sit down and humbly talk about this thing and get to a solution. That's what this is going to show. So we're not loving hip hop and throwing stuff. None of that. None of that. None of that.
And do you find it more challenging when just on the surface of everyday life, there's so many things that make you just want to go?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Talk about it.
But I think it's the people that you're dealing with that put off that energy to make you be like that. Like a situation itself can really make you go, I got some right now. Woo, baby. But you know what? I'm going to go back to this. As long as you have God on your side, I don't care what nobody say about me. Yes, I fuss, I cuss, I say what I want to say. But one thing about it, I do believe in my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And he will bring you through anything. Anything. So if it's a challenge, give it to him.
When it comes to Vonda Blackwell, do you bring comedic relief? Is there a balance, or is the show mainly comedy anyway?
No, the show is not mainly comedy.
Okay.
We touch a lot of serious real life aspects. Real life. I can't give it all away, but you're going to see, like he said, there's ups and downs. There's peaks and valleys. He got to deal. And John, poor thing, he got to deal with all of us, like all of our peaks and valleys. So,
what are some things that you learned about yourself within this role?
ooh, my patience. I already knew I had it because I have done production before. But like I said, this was different. And we had already been set up and spoken to. And it basically went a little something like this. Hey, look, it's going to be a lot going on that day. I'm going to need y'all to lock in. Everything you learn right here, I'm going to need you to take it there. It's going to be people. It's going to be running around. It's going to be chaos. But I need you to lock in. And when I say action, that's what I need. And when I say cut, that's what I need. I need you to be a leader. And that's what my leader told me. And that's what I did.
I would assume because time is essential, correct? And time is money.
Yeah.
So we need not waste not a second.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
I respect that.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. In reference to this role, of course, I would assume, once again, you're the comedic relief, right?
Okay.
Yes.
You think so? Y'all think I'm the comedic relief?
Mama
I guess so.
definitely the comedic.
See, I think it's because it's so much of me that I'm normally like that. So I don't feel like I'm just coming here just to wreck it and make y'all laugh. It's just really me. So people naturally just laugh at me. I'm like, what you laughing at? Because you're crazy, you know? So yeah, I guess you can say I am the comedic.
It's a build-up question to that. Because that is the actual build-up to the actual question.
Yeah.
With the actual comedic element to this, or the role that you have, would you say that comedy would be your primary genre as far as acting, or do you see yourself in other genres?
Ooh, I can answer that so many ways.
Yes.
Let me just go on. Put him on blast. I'm going to put him on blast. So, there's a little situation coming up called the house up there. That is not cool. And so I prepared myself. I was like, whoa, I'm finna go up there. I'm finna go up there and audition for this horror film. He was like,
Yeah, my sister said get ready.
You feel me? You got too much to do. Yeah. You ain't got time to be playing over there. You ain't got time to be playing over there. So I'm going to just say it like this. When it comes from the head, you got to respect it. Because they see something you don't see. Right. They have a plan for you don't see. And I trust this man. When I tell you I trust him. So for him to just immediately be like, I knew then. I was like, oh, back up. Now, do I want to? Of course. Will it come? Yes, of course. I know at some point in time I'll be able to. But right now, I'm gonna lock in with Family Vibes and I'm gonna do what I need to do. And I don't care if that's the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, can y'all count? 10, 11, 12 season. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Locked in.
And of course, and being locked in is definitely a good thing. And I don't want to combat that or contradict that with these particular questions.
Yeah.
But what are some other genres you would like to tap into? And I have a follow up with that.
I can do like straight up comedy. Straight comedy would be fun. Horror, I love it. I've actually played men in plays. People don't know that. I've actually played guys in plays. I control the and I'm not transgender or none of that. See, this was being done before there was a stigmatism on it. I was being a man and playing in plays as a man before there was this, oh God, well, she must be this or she must be. No, I'm an actress. I'm a professional actress. So I can pull it off and do it. And it doesn't matter what you think. And I really don't care. But I can do anything. I'm open for it all. But like I said, this ride right now is the ride I'm taking.
In reference to those particular, those different roles or those different pockets and genres, though, are they challenging or do you find them being natural transitions? No pun.
Ooh. So playing a guy, I really have to feed off a lot of my guy friends, like guy energy. I do feel that whenever I had to get prepared for that role, I did have to be around guys, looking at them and watching mannerism and how they talk and all that. So, I mean, I'm not the girliest girl, but I'm not a guy girl. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that. So, yeah, I guess with that one, yeah, I could think of, let me see, horror. That's fun. I mean, that's just straight up fun and crazy. So, yeah, I jump right on off in that.
And once again, like I say, with our reverence to Family Vibes, and that's why we're here. And we're gonna big up that and praise that any way we can.
Yes.
But just being transparent and authentic in this answer, what would be your dream role?
Oh man.
It can be a remake to a movie that has already happened. It can be a type of movie that you would want to.
You know what? You better stay out of my yard.
Come on.
So I can't get out of the way though. Oh.
It's just a lunch table, man. Nobody watching that.
Yes, they are. They watching. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. I would love to be a gangster girl. Set it off.
Yeah.
Would love to be that chick in a leading role, and I'm gonna shut it down right there. We go, hey, here, I got you. You feel me? I want to be a gangster chick. I do.
We all on to something.
I want to be a gangster chick.
Charlie's ain't that.
We gotta pop that too.
That's all right.
No wrong with that. Well, we're gonna slide over to Miss Charlotte.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Good tag. I like how y'all just tagged in.
What do you do?
What's up? Let's go ahead and give a proper introduction to yourself and your character details.
Okay, my name is Shemay Rowley. I play Shemay in Family Vibes. I am John Blackwell's neighbor. I'm also his personal mechanic, you feel me? And I am a MMA fighter as well in the
in the film or in real life?
in the film, but in real life, girl.
Oh.
I know that's right. I can go down, so you might as well say that too. You feel me? But yeah, so I'm infatuated with this dude, so I stay like over there all the time trying to just do something to be close. Don't know if he's noticing it or not, but yeah. And that's pretty much my character.
No problem. Why do you feel like this sitcom is needed for today's climate?
Well, today's climate, it is a lot of there's no family. There's no togetherness. There's no love. There's no support out there. So with an updated family sitcom show, back in the day, how we did have Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Family Matters.
30 years ago.
Yeah, right, for real.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
They are far away, but that kept us young kids, my age group, it kept us vibing. It kept us cool. It kept us out of trouble. It kept us, when our parents wasn't there, those was our parents.
Yes.
We go watch that and we learn from them, and but we don't have that no more for our younger generation, and it's like they miss out on a lot of things that they could use in their today's life. So with Family Vibes, it just brings on a lot of more connection with families that they should put more into today's society with our kids. So.
Yeah.
No, I definitely like to say I respect what y'all doing. I respect the whole objective and the story overall because, once again, when I say it's 30 years ago, not to say, oh, it's 30 years ago, who cares? No, all of that is still relevant, it's needed, but it's a shame we have to go back
that
30
far.
years ago for that type of content.
That's why this is going to be a hit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why this is going to be up in your face.
All right. Back to you though. What was that audition process like?
Oh my God. So like I moved away. So when audition was here, I couldn't make it here. So Elrico brought it to where I stay in Atlanta, Georgia. So I made audition there. But when he did it, I know he did a little sneak peek because he shot me a message with the characters and he knew if I seen that I ain't gonna let that slide. So I'm at home like, can't nobody do me. How you gonna make a character and think you just gonna audition somebody else for me? Like that's not even gonna work. So let me get down this road because I don't know what he got going on. So that is how I went and did my audition.
Is this your first film?
It is my first film as the lead character. But I've been on some of Elrico's plays. And first film of Sacred Heart that we did and had to retake.
Would you say, or in your opinion, is acting meant for everyone or anyone?
It could be. It is work and it is dedication. So it has to be something that you love and enjoy doing because it does take a toll on you. You do get frustrated with the critics and trying to bring your character to life because it's not easy. It is a struggle trying to get out of your head. I'm sorry.
I love it.
It is a struggle because you know what you're trying to get when it's come to put it into your character, but to stay in that character and bring that character to life, there's so much more to it than just saying those lines and doing a little movement. You actually have to visualize and be that person.
Two-part question. You can condense it or elaborate as you wish. But did you ever see yourself acting before linking up with this particular team, and after linking up with this particular team, do you see yourself continuing to act in the future?
Okay, so when I met Elrico, it was funny. Because I actually was like, I was giving up on everything. I was like, man, I'm finna have my weekends. I wasn't like giving up on I was giving up on the working world.
Gotcha.
I was going to just go chase my dream of acting. I was going to go hit Tyler Perry Studios every weekend. I was going to try to do something. But then my homegirl, she was like, oh, no, there's somebody here that does the little filming stuff. His name is Elrico. I was like, who?
The big film stuff.
When did we get something? Why?
No, that's how they say it, that little film. You know that's how they do it. That little film.
Who is that guy?
I was like, who is that? I ain't never heard of him. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to look him up, find him, called him. It was funny how we interacted because he thought I was like a ghetto hood rat. Like, really, he really thought I was a ghetto hood rat.
You need some change?
Because I'm like, hey. I was like,
man.
yeah, I act. He was like, okay, so what you do? Everything. He was like, all right, you can come by one of the classes? Yep. He was like, okay, well, it starts at this time. I was like, okay, so I showed up to the class and he was like, wow. You are nothing like I thought you were. I was like, yeah. So what you thought? But I've always seen myself being something more than what I am as far as like in the industry, whether it was singing, because I always grew up wanting to be a singer. I've always been a little clown around the house. So acting was always a part, especially watching TV and Annie. I always wanted to be like one of them singing actors that be out there singing them little songs and doing them little dances. But Elrico gave me my first chance, and yeah, I think with the talent and the work that he's put in me, because we locked in, you feel me? We gonna make it.
I love it.
That's it.
I love it.
What you just said, though, it was a good segue, but I wanted to touch in what you said on the latter part of just then. But was there any actresses, actors, films, programs that did inspire you in this particular field growing up?
So,
You said Annie. You
Annie
on the
is-
Shirley Temple too?
I'm not a Shirley Temple girl. So Superstar, I can't remember her name,
I know you're talking
but
about.
that was like I loved her like growing up, so I like repeat. I'm a kid. I play everything on repeat. That's my favorite. So Annie stayed on repeat. Superstar stayed on repeat. Moolah stayed on repeat. I'm a white girl at heart. I'm sorry. I just thought about that.
I would say because I had to reflect that by myself too. I would say we're just American.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
We are American. And we are very rich on American culture for sure. What's it like working with Elrico overall? Anyone?
Nervous.
Tell the truth.
I would like
Tell the truth.
every one of you answer that question.
Okay.
You first.
Enrico makes me so nervous. I don't care how much I've done my work in front of him. If he's right there, I am nervous.
You need to go around the corner, whatever.
I am so nervous. Please tell Rico to stay right there. I have somebody else come in and
Good. Good. Please don't be lax on my watch. Good.
The only way I know that is I've made him proud. He smiles. If he don't smile, then I know we take it. Right. He's saying it's good, but he didn't show that. He didn't show that.
Yeah, for sure. That just means he has a vision.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
What's it like working with Elrico?
Man, it's educational. You always learning something.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's a perfectionist when it comes to his work. Like she said, if you ain't smiling, you need to bring it back in and let's do this over again. It's been amazing, man, working with him because in Pensacola it's so being that he started with Sacred, it's like he started this thing, man, and to see how he's overcome so much and still going. See, the Bible says that you will be tried in the fire.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's been tried in the fire. To see that he's still going, it's inspirational to be connected to somebody like that because if he can keep going through what he's been through,
That's right.
you can keep going through what you've been through. And so just the challenges, going back to what we were talking about earlier, of just getting into this and having this lead role, that's what I feed fuel off of. Hey, you can do this. Keep going. It's all right. People gonna talk. People gonna say things. But you keep your mind focused. Keep that tunnel vision and do what you need to do, and you'll succeed. So I can say it's been amazing. It's been very, very instrumental in me becoming the character that I am with John Blackwell. Yes,
Well,
sir.
overall work with Elrico,
Yeah.
he's a good testament.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Sure.
Elrico don't scare me. And I think that's because, I'm just being honest, I think it's because I like the challenge when I'm doing what I'm doing. I have a lot of my fellow thespians who say, "Oh, I can't do it when he in the room." I'm like, I'm in here and sit him right here, and I want to say my lines right in his face. Haven't I?
Yeah.
And that's what I do because I feel like if you can go ahead and approach it from the beginning, then the rest of it, you got it. Like, you got the rest of it. When I say got it, you can overcome a lot. He is the biggest obstacle, though. He is. Because you watch his face. She ain't lying. You watch his face and you say your lines and do something that ain't right. He be like, all right, yeah, that's good. And you be like, it ain't good. Let's do it again. We know. But to work with him is a pleasure because for him to be that way, he wants nothing but the best for you and him and the production. So I love it.
Back to Mr. John.
Yeah.
Well, really, this is for Caleb. And this doesn't have to be on film. This doesn't have to be with family vibes, but just in general. It could be in life, with you helping someone. But when's the last time you impressed you? Like, when's the last time you can recall when you said, damn, I did that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
When we rapped.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be in film. I said, this is Caleb.
Okay. Oh man. I would have to say being consistent in the gym. That I'd be like, man, at 43 years old, and I ain't where I want to be, but I thank God I ain't where I used to be. because I see such a difference in my mobility and my ability to work and things and move around. So getting in the gym and staying consistent with it, I'd be like, man, you sticking with this, man. You're doing this. And then it's inspiring other people.
Yep.
You know, my boy DJ Swole, man, big shout out to him, man. Josh and many others, you know, Jesse. And so many others, you know, they started coming to the gym. They'd be like, man, I seen you at the gym, bro. You made me want to get in there. So I look at that and I take that and I'll be like, we here, man. That's where we at.
Perfect answer. But now coming back to you as an actor.
Okay.
What are some life lessons that you've learned in reference to the discipline of acting? Like,
Oh, man.
what has it revealed in you?
Oh, I would have to say consistency. Consistency. Taking time out to study, brush up on your skills, watching other actors, taking some of the tools that you've been given doing Actors Corps, and working on them.
Yeah.
It is so imperative that as an actor, you keep your mind sharp. You know, one of the, well, I ain't gonna tell y'all what they're doing there. You just gotta come to it. but it's some stuff, man. I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro. Like when I first started with Actors Corps, I remember me and Elrico talked about it, and I was like, okay, I'm in here. It's cool. Let's do it. But when I look back, I'm like, man, the stuff they was teaching us, the stuff they was showing us, this ain't just something to just do and just, okay, we done it and I would graduate. No, you need to listen, man. You need to really listen. Yeah, man. You can't do it like that. So I be reading paperwork and stuff that we did just to really embrace what was taught in those classes, so that, you know, it can help develop that ability to act. Because going back to a question you asked Shemaine, I would have to differ in the answer, because I don't think everybody can act. I don't think everybody can act. Everybody can try to act, but I don't think, and the reason I say that, bro, is because it really takes a special
Let them have it.
something to, you know, become somebody you not.
Yeah.
That's right.
Step outside
You know what I'm
yourself.
saying? Yeah, like it really takes something. You got to have something. And I used to beat myself up when I first started, because even now, because, you know, I want to be great. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be an actor. I want to be a great actor. So I realized that I have to keep practicing. I got to keep studying. I got to keep going over lines that I've already learned, so that I can understand the importance in the choices you make when you're delivering your lines. That's important, because you can say, hey, bro, what you doing? Hey, bro, what you doing? Hey, bro, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the choice you make. And so I love the fact that, you know, what she said, and I understand where she was coming from with the answer, that everybody can act. But I really believe that it takes something special to become a great actor, to where you're relevant, you're making it happen, you're on the big screen now, and you're becoming, you know, that person people want to see. Yeah. And that's what I want John Blackwell to be, and that's who he's going to be. Someone that the world will love. With my mama, Vonda Blackwell, and my niece and nephews, they're going to love, man. You seen the picture on Facebook. Y'all seen it. But you may not say nothing, but y'all seen it. But
oh, y'all seen it.
You're going to grow to love this family, man. It's beautiful.
No, definitely. And knocked it out of the park for sure. They're going to swing it back to you. But, Ms. Charlene, this is for you. Of course, you have the comedic role. You play his mother, but to categorize you into what we say in real life, what we reference as the big mama. You know what I'm saying? The big mama, even though she says what she is, she's still that beacon. She's still that beacon of wisdom and everything. These elders, do you feel like, in reference to how I said strong men need to be depicted, do you feel like that role as well? The elder, even though she could be funny, but still she don't play, and she's still that particular beacon. Do you feel as if that is essential, and can you expound on the importance of that particular role and the obligation or even the luxury or the responsibility that you feel within this particular role, delivering that message?
Well, of course, like we talked about earlier, in today's society, Big Mama is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
She's no longer there. And that's because of the dynamics of us as society now. We have younger mothers.
Mm-hmm.
So they have children. I'm a prime example. I had children young. So am I Big Mama for real in real life? No, not like the Big Mama I had, because I'm still out here acting. I'm fulfilling dreams. Big Mama was at the house. She waiting on you to bring the babies.
Clean and green.
Right. She waiting on you to bring the babies. All your cousins was there. Y'all eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Y'all got pallets on the floor taking naps. Y'all watching Young and the Restless and whatever else she watching until she make you go outside. Yeah, all that.
Right?
All that. You're doing all that. So it is definitely not there anymore. However, with this role, I feel as though you're going to see Big Mama, but she's still kind of wild. She ain't. Yeah, she's still not the Big Mama I know what you're talking about, that we know. But in my real life, I yearn to be that person for real. When is that really gonna show up? I don't know. Because like I said, I was a young mother. So while y'all was out there partying and having fun, I was bumping babies and, doing stuff. Now the roles have reversed. Y'all having kids and I'm out here fulfilling my dreams. So am I really going to be able to be Big Mama in the sense that we know Big Mama? I strive to be that. I hope so. I really do.
All right, that's beautiful. Any one of you can answer. I would actually like for all of you to answer. I may have asked you before on the red carpet. What are three words to describe Family Vibez?
Oh, wow. Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Vibrant, educational, and I'm going to say, I can't say that. Y'all know I'm a cuss, so I can't cuss. I want to say unionized, like a union. You know what I mean? Like we're all together. We're glued in. Nobody is floundering or on their own. In Family Vibez, we all together. Whatever the situation is, we're taking care of it. So that glue, that's what we are.
Good nucleus, okay.
I would have to say, family oriented.
Yeah.
It's family oriented.
Most definitely.
Life lessons,
Yes.
I would have to say. Because the truth be told, bro, like Mama was saying, you have so many mothers in today's society who are having kids at a young age. The young men are being dispersed all over doing their own thing. They want to carry the switch. They want to, gang bang. They want to do this, that, and the other. And with this show having the life lessons it has, I feel like it will really generate that unity that family needs. And people will be able to take something from it. Like we did when we watched those shows. We may not have acted on it right then,
Right.
What we seen in the show, but it stuck with us, and in some place, somewhere, somehow, it came back up, and we were able to implement it in our lives. So another one I would have to say, love. I mean, the love that's in this show.
For sure.
I mean, you're gonna see it. You're gonna laugh till your stomach hurt. You're gonna cry sometime and have your tissue. You're gonna have that, man. And it's really real. They're gonna love it.
They are.
Give me three of them.
We got you, dog. Let's go.
Well, I'm going to say when dealing with family, we are like structured. So they get structure. He gives the kids structure. She gives them structure. I give them structure.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, like they say, it's love. It's all love that what we do. So within the family.
One more.
And
Love, structure.
humor. You gotta have it.
Yeah.
You gotta have that sense of humor.
Yeah.
Especially with dealing with mom. She just says anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going back to Mr. John.
Yes.
Going back to well, really, this is for Caleb.
Okay.
This is for Caleb. But we mentioned other actors or other roles that are similar to this particular role.
Mm-hmm.
Family Matters,
Mm-hmm.
Fresh Prince, Good Times. But aside from that, just you in film, just growing up and just watching things on TV. Who are some actors that inspired you?
Oh man, I would have to say I love Forrest Whitaker.
Mm-hmm.
Forrest Whitaker is phenomenal, man. Denzel Washington. Let's see who else. Jamie Foxx. He's really dope. Will Smith. These guys have played in multiple movies and TV shows, and just to see
The range.
yeah, man, it's crazy, you know, and that's the magic in acting.
Yes.
You know, that's the amazing part of acting, being able to transform
Yes.
into someone you're not. Like I remember, well, I can't tell you about this in the show, so I can't talk about that. But it's crazy. It's crazy, but y'all gonna love it, man. I'm so excited, bro. Like this, but it's something I was gonna share. But I'll say this: there are things that I've seen actors do, with still moments. You know, when you have to lock in face to face and look like this is what is really going on. This ain't nothing about what's going on. You got cameras around. You got this is really going on. And to see them, you know, when you look at the lips to the eyes, you know, real quick, subtle looks and just certain things and mannerisms, man. Hey, this is what these actors have really shown me that I take from them. You know, Forrest Whitaker's the ones I've named. So yeah, that's just a few of them, man.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. I mean, it's a host of them, man. I love Brad Pitt. Yeah, man.
Let me find out you trying to be a Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, now get it right. Get it right.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah. Man, can I say something real quick? I just want, God dog, man. Mama said that she want to be a gangster lady. I just want to hear you say something. You got the money?
You ain't just here to say something.
No, I'm talking about, I want to hear her say
I
something.
can't say it without cussing.
Give me some set it up action. Give me some
Give me a
set it
little
up.
something.
I can't say it without cussing.
You'll see it soon.
Yeah.
You gonna see it?
She got a bachelor.
You gonna see it?
Put it on script.
Yeah.
You gonna
Oh, it's
see
already written.
Yeah, I just,
Where my money?
okay.
She got it.
Okay.
I need Bella, you take your medicine today? No.
Yeah.
Look, I had a wall with
Yeah, man. I love it.
You okay? You all right? You okay? You just shoveled? You okay?
She done healed up real good.
And sing. At this point, though, I'm gonna leave a little segment open for the man. You got any questions?
Yeah.
Question input? Go ahead. Yeah.
How did y'all feel about like filming as a whole? Like what were emotions were y'all going through like the entire time of filming? Like was it good, bad?
How organic the vibe was, you know, the connection, the chemistry that we all had was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you have characters coming in from ATL, from Mississippi, from you know, all around the world coming in to act, and we've never met some of these people before, and seeing how we were able to just feed off of each other.
Mm-hmm.
You would think we known each other 20 years, man. I mean, it was just that good. I would have to say it was phenomenal working with everyone. Everybody did their part. Every person that's in Family Vibes is meant to be there.
Right.
And I feel like that's important when you're doing a sitcom. Yeah.
Two. Can you tell us about where we can actually see Family Vibes, what the date is, and how we can get tickets?
Absolutely.
Let's
So
go.
November 16th.
Yes.
Mark your calendars, man. November
Act like you're
16th.
happy about it. Let's
I'm
go.
talking about, listen, you can catch us there at the Hunter Amphitheater downtown behind Blue Wahoo Stadium.
That's right.
General admission is free.
Free.
If you want a VIP experience and upgrade that level, you can go to Eventbrite.
Yes.
They're $50 each.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, listen, when I tell you, we're going to show 3 episodes
For free.
of this amazing sitcom. And we're going to be there from 3 to 7 p.m. That's a Sunday, November 16th. Bring your family. Make sure you bring you some lawn chairs. Bring your suits, your dresses. Get ready because, listen, I'm going to dress up. I'm going to be that guy. You know, this is John Blackwell, so I'm going to be ready. And so they're going to have food trucks there. They're going to be non-food vendors there.
Yeah.
You get popcorn, drinks, and you'll be able to see this show, man. 3 episodes. And when I tell you you're going to want to see this show, you're going to talk about it with your friends, your family, so you might as well bring them with you. You feel me? So we're going to have a great time.
Watch it with you.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
we're going to have
right.
a great time.
All right, and last question. I need all 3 of you to give an answer for this. Okay. Now, you've all seen pretty much the front of mind of Elrico Johnson Studios, all the movies, correct?
Yes.
All right, so this is a question that goes like this. Shoot one, kidnap one, or go to lunch with one.
Ooh.
Out of Jess Sapp from What the Heart Wants,
Shoot
Darren
one.
Bird from Sacred, or Jerome Evans, Southern Village. Shoot one, kidnap one, go to lunch with one.
Let me kidnap.
Since we're at the lunch table.
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
Shout
Okay. Y'all don't get mad, Mr. Brooks. Please. Listen, but I'm gonna have to shoot Mr. Brooks.
Ooh.
Sacred. Okay. Kidnap Jeff Sapp
Mm.
on because he did that woman wrong. He was wrong for that. What he did to that woman, man. It was dirty, man. You dirty, Jeff. Stephen Mahomes. But
Yes.
okay, and then so I have to go to lunch with Southern Village.
Yeah.
You know, Southern
Jerome
Village.
Evans.
Jerome
Yeah.
Evans,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Okay.
I think mine is I would go to lunch with Jerome Evans.
Everybody
Now,
know
I gotta
Jerome.
talk. Yeah. Why not? But that Stephen and that Dr. Brooks,
Yeah.
I could kidnap both of them. And what was the other one?
Yeah, that's those two.
Yeah, shoot
Kidnap
one.
and shoot.
Mhm.
See, I could shoot both of them.
Yeah.
I can kidnap and shoot both of them.
Okay.
I'm for real.
We'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll take that. We'll set it off. Yeah.
I guess I'm dangerous then because I want to have lunch with Dr. Brooks.
I was gonna say that, but I
That's first.
he quick to pull a gun.
I've been here.
Girl, I ain't got time for
You
that.
get murdered by Dr.
I'm
Brooks.
still
Yeah.
shooting. I'm still shooting Stephen.
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
Everybody agree on
But
that.
I'm a kidnap. I'm a kidnap.
You gonna kidnap Jet?
She gonna take him home.
I'm taking him.
On that note, I love it.
Now she over here apologizing to John. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fix it on my car.
Any other questions? Well, actually, my closeout was gonna be the event club, but no. Y'all have any questions for us?
So far, what do y'all think? You know, you're interviewing us, but what is your overall take, and how is the atmosphere for you concerning Family Vibes? You're in the community, you hear all the buzz. How is it for you? Because we're in it, so how is it for you?
I'm anticipating the actual execution.
Okay,
Being transparent, I'm anticipating the execution. You all have my attention.
I bet. Okay,
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
I want to actually see a good job.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Elrico, how you feeling?
Yeah.
I'm feeling excited.
Okay.
I feel excited. Yeah, that's just it.
This is your baby.
Yeah, man.
This your baby.
From idea to execution.
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now.
That's
So
right.
we're in
Okay.
the execution phase. So
Okay.
yeah, then we're on to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
There's a Bill Belichick.
I love it. All right. AD,
All right.
Yeah.
AD, I like that title.
I'm giving it to you.
I'm keeping it.
I'm giving it to
I'm claiming
you.
it.
I'm giving it to you.
I'm feeling excited. I'm very proud of all of y'all. Like all of y'all have come. Shemaine, especially, you've come a very long way.
Long way.
Love you.
John, from where you first started, from
Yeah.
Southern Village to
Yes.
now, you've come a very
Man,
Thank you.
what?
Thank you.
long.
I told
I appreciate it.
He went from a security guard to a leading role.
Yeah.
Get it roll,
Good.
man.
I'm proud of you.
Thank
And Vonda, you already know, like, even though I had already had high expectations for you for Family Vibes, but then me watching the execution, you actually getting down, and when it's time for you to switch, you switch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I just have to give you your kudos for that. I'm
Thank you.
very, very proud of you, and I'm very excited to see the outcome of Family Vibes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
November 16th.
November 16th, come check it out.
Red carpet premiere,
So
baby.
bring them buses out.
Yeah,
Bring them buses out in the church.
Your church, all of them, bring them with you.
We already know what it is. Places to the time is now. We are signing out with the cast of Family Vibes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh,